and welcome back to Beef and Clown. I will be joined by Beef here in just a moment. It looks like they're still trying to get their Discord going. They're having some problems. Tonight, I am still looking for some reference. We're just running a little bit behind this week. Last week wasn't around because I wasn't feeling well. Sounds like Beef might have joined up. What's up? What's up, Beef? Sometimes it does that. It'll be like, I've got an update for you, and then it'll spend like 4 hours downloading the update. So today I'm gonna be drawing a lizard, I think. But let's start with the meme of the day. Beef sent me this one. It's from his personal stash. Yeah. When you get the party to draw their characters, but everyone has different art styles, and this one really speaks to me because I absolutely have been doing a lot of like character art recently, um, just making beautiful pictures for myself and my brother, and I'm just because my brother's like they'll find their own art online, and that's how like we do most of our stuff. It's like we'll just do found art. Somebody else has done the work. We'll find a character and mold a personality onto it. That sounds great. But I'm like, no, we're gonna make our own characters with blackjack and hookers. In fact, forget the character in the blackjack. Um, but yeah, the Pathfinder game I just got into, like the character art styles are all completely different, and like most of them are found art, and I've drawn, of course, mine and my brother's characters. So, but yeah, uh, I'm still kind of looking up some reference here, trying to figure out how I want this. I want this posed, and to be honest, there's a couple different things that I'm looking at here. And I might just pull this one up because it's adorable. I don't know if you can see that very well. That is a salamander in a cowboy hat. Hey, Richie. Once again, sorry, we weren't here last week. I was under the weather. So what I'd like to do is there's this fantasy race called the Salamander, and they're just kind of like cute lizard guys. And I'd like to create like some NPC art for one of these cute little lizard guys. And like in my head, this guy's, kind of quite close up. In fact, I might do a whole new canvas because I want a square canvas. We're doing a close-up. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. I guess I could start drawing now. Whew. It has been a couple of weeks. I gotta tell you, so in class we're modeling a book from scratch and putting it into Unreal Engine. I should look up reference on how this one race looks. Um, and it's been a process. Yeah, it's good to be back. I never intended to be like gone forever. Um, and I'm really glad that Beef was able to rejoin. If things are a bit quiet on that end. Hmm. Well, if the files are on your computer, then it's definitely a computer thing. I have been drawing on the background this whole time. God damn it. It was looking. I was getting what I wanted out of it. So that's frustrating. So these Salamander have like big expressive eyes. And then they kind of have like arrowhead shaped mouths, right? Because they're lizard guys. They won't. They're Muppets and don't. They do the hand up ass thing, but they don't do the dick and butt thing because they don't have dicks. But that's the only reason. I just want to be clear on that. Like there are puppets with dicks. Like Yoda definitely has a dick. Otherwise, he wouldn't be thirsting after Amidala, right? That's a throwback. Where I said that's a throwback. uh, I said not all puppets have dicks. I said Yoda has a dick. That's right. Nobody ever came forward and claimed that. I wonder why. Oh, we're not getting. What the heck? Oh, excuse me. Richie, you should be able to hear Beef now.
Oh, hello.
Beef hasn't been saying much, to be fair.
Yeah. I've been grunting a few times because that's just how men communicate.
What?
You know the really awful stereotype that men don't know how to communicate?
Yes.
Yeah, I just grunt a few times. Oh, God. I'm tired of Mr. Musk.
I actually got back on the Twitter. Um,
I'm proud of you.
I
We should
did.
make his life hell.
I got back on the Twitter because I saw that he is having trouble getting the money where he needs it to be.
Yeah, exactly.
So of course, he can, you know, get fucked.
Yeah,
Uh,
this drifting ass piece of shit looking like a fucking, like, what's his name? Hunger Games villain looking ass piece of shit. He's
I
like,
might be missing something. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
oh, he's voting to vote for fascists this year.
He's running a vote for fascists?
He's voting for fascists this year.
Oh yeah?
Hmm.
Oh, I mean I did see that he was in favor of letting Donnie return.
Yeah, here's the thing from Business Insider of all places. Just so you know, that's not like what's called. Just so you know, it's
Biased
not
towards the
biased
left.
towards the yeah. So, anyways, yeah, I hate her. I hate Big Man. I hate Uncle Elon. But whatever. Let's keep drawing.
This has been well established. We know.
Hmm.
We know that you don't like Elon, and we know that I am of a similar mind.
Yeah.
It's you know what? It's rough not liking somebody you've never met because like the worst thing is that means that he's living rent free in our heads.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this guy's just looking like the Geico Gecko, isn't he?
It's cute. Gecko makes a great condo. I'm kidding.
He
That's
makes a
gross
great
as
what?
hell. Condom.
Oh, gross. What? Why would you gonna skin that poor little gecko?
No, no one said anything about skinning. Ew, get out of here from me. Ew.
That's not. I, I mean, I think putting that on furries is a little much. Oh my gosh, that's so gross. It's super nasty. You know what though? That reminds me of that YouTube video or whatever it was of the there's like a gorilla that like masturbates himself with a frog or something, or maybe it's
That's
orangutan.
awful! Oh my god, that poor frog!
You know what I'm talking about though, right?
No?
Oh no, I'm not looking this up.
No, it's fine, don't.
It's an old meme
Oh, okay,
at this point, but it's definitely a thing. And
okay.
oh boy, is it super jacked up. Oh, that poor frog. So I don't know about this guy's expression right now. He's kind of got. I hate this hand. I think this hand is part of what I hate about it. And this lower lip, and this eye, and that eye, and the whole fucking drawing.
You're
It's all.
making like a group of tiny kobold peoples.
No, this. So I'm playing a campaign setting that was created by Chris Metzen called Ouroboros. So throwback to another episode, the one where I drew the dwarf.
Oh.
Same setting as the dwarf with the iron core music. There are a race of little salamander people, and they're like this ancient race that lived in the land before the humans showed up, with the humans and the dwarves and the elves and pretty much everything except for the outside. And they kind of just observe. They kind of just look at it, the way things are going.
I see.
And I don't have any NPCs, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that it's really hard to find art for this kind of character. They're just not around too much. So I was thinking it might be nice to maybe make some art. Yeah, Richie, it was a meme. People passed the video around a lot.
I
I'm
was
afraid to say.
not here for that meme.
That's humanity. I'm not looking it up. I don't want to see it.
Nope.
I don't need to see a frog getting sexually assaulted today.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in that. Not on my priority list. So I've got him. He's got a little bit of a bashful look now.
Aw, he's gay.
He could be. Look, I don't have much on this character yet. The big thing that I have on him is that he's a costumermonger. And I looked up that term last night and learned a lot of very exciting things about it. If you're not familiar with the term costermonger, a coster is someone who, well, a coster is specifically referencing a specific type of apple. And so a costermonger would then be somebody who like sells those apples, right? So in England, they were generally speaking what allowed laborers to get access to like fresh fruits and fish and meat in various parts of the city where it would be otherwise unlikely for you to get your hands on those. So the costers were sort of widely appreciated in England, and at least by the people of England, and they weren't really appreciated very much by like the aristocracy, and so there were more than one attempt to like get rid of the costers, and the people of England were like, no, that's not happening.
Coster?
Yeah. They also hated police. So, I mean, classic punks.
Hell yeah. Oh my god. Do you remember the guy I told you about that used BLM as clout and let's call he like drew something really bloody of let's call one of my mutuals as like cop characters because he's saying that he wants to like rid the world of cop furries?
That doesn't sound familiar, but it sounds like quite the tale, and I'm interested and here for it.
Okay, it's really interesting because I actually don't like the guy, and he, one of my black friends actually like had a full-on breakdown because he sicked his fans on him because he said don't use BLM as clout, and you know, once that like happened, he would like hide, saying something like, "Oh yeah, no, that's a furry." He completely got rid of like what's called he conveniently forgot the part that my friend was like black. Recently I found out he was dating a cop.
The BLM for clout guy is dating a cop.
Yeah, the guy who drew bloody cops for what's called a bloody furry cop is dating a cop because he wanted to seem like he was an ally to BLM. And they're just like, what are the odds? What are the fucking odds? Oh my god.
I mean,
Anyways.
I would argue probably pretty good. All cops are bastards except my hubby, who's so sweet. You never heard a fly.
He's like, I dislike cops because of personal reasons that I'm not going to get into. You dislike cops because you want to chase clout. We are not the same. Oh god,
I mean,
it was just so funny. Anyways, that's just all I wanted to share.
I'm not gonna lie. I I have had problems with cops, but less than a lot of black people. So like I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna
I
front
just
about it, but by the same token, like I'm not a fan of cops. I grew up in a neighborhood where I learned that if you if something goes on, the last thing you do is call the cops. There's
yep.
the absolute last resort.
It's the same for me too. At the moment, like, what's it called? Um, all I'm gonna say is the reason why I dislike cops personally is because my best friend is black, and I'm just gonna leave it like that. Like, And yeah, it's unfortunate, but you see a lot of things that you don't usually see if you're not really like in that circle. If you catch my drift, it
Yeah.
sucks.
No, I know. I mean,
Like,
that's essentially a lot of what I saw when I was in the army, and I had uh, friends and coworkers, other
oh
soldiers,
yeah,
and like they would be late to formation because a cop would
mm,
pull them over or something like that.
yes,
And
exactly.
I'm just like, you know, there are certainly NCOs that are going to be like, well, that's a risk around here. You just got to leave earlier or something like that. And I was not that person. I was just like, all right, look, I understand. Fuck them cops. And that
Yeah,
was well before like BLM was a like big catchphrase, or I don't know, catchphrase, not catchphrase, as a name for the movement. That was before BLM.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Um, it's just, I've seen this stuff for a while. I've been around for a minute. I don't need to be anyone's friend in order to see that these people are being treated poorly. I don't
Yeah. No, I agree.
I don't need to be anyone's parent or lover or anything like that in order to say I don't think that is right.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that might look worse without that. Uh. It kind of looks worse without the lines, huh?
Hmm. That's usually how it goes, but just keep going.
We'll see.
Sketches, once you get rid of the sketch, it usually just tends to flatten. It sucks, but
Well, so like these lines here, I had included because the reference that I'm looking at for the expression is human. So of course they've got eyebrows, but the Salamander does not have eyebrows. It's a lizard.
yeah.
So there is a question of whether or not I want to keep those. To which I'm inclined to say no because lizard, but by the same token, it looks a little odd. Oh my goodness. So I don't think I went through the entire process for what I'm doing for class this week. So we've got this book and we've got to model it from scratch, which I did. Um, and then after we model it, we take it and put it in, we create UVs for it, which if you've ever created UVs for 3D model, you'll know that it can be a real bitch and a half. Especially when you're first learning how to do that thing. All right, I think that's our guy. Let's see if we can. A little bit bashful. He's a bashful guy. Let's do a bit of rendering. I'm gonna do a bit of rendering on this guy. That wasn't what I meant to do. So, the thing about these Salamander, they're green. They're so green, yo. And now I'm gonna get experimental. Okay. Beef, maybe you can help me with this.
Sure. What's up?
So, I've got a wet brush, right? And I'm trying to... I guess pressing harder makes it show up more clearly. Is that right?
If your opacity is set to pressure, yes.
I mean, I'm just using the default settings on this brush.
So it might be, yeah. Because usually brushes are set to opacity and brush size, but normally I have opaque brushes most of the time, so it only sets to brush size. But if I use the what's it called, the watercolor brushes, but you're using Photoshop, so I'm sure that let me look at your shape dynamics real quick. Can I see if it like can you push it into the view?
I can certainly try.
Because if I click on shape dynamics and I want to see like I want to see if it says like I want to see yeah, click on shape dynamics real quick. Size jitter too. Control pen pressure. Yeah, if you press a little bit harder, then yes, it will have an opaque effect.
So if I turn that off, then I can... I gotta see about redocking this shit.
No, that's the roundness jitter. What you want is the opacity.
Oh, shit.
Let's see.
Minimum roundness. Size jitter.
The
Angle.
size jitter is the size diameter. What you want to find is the what's called like the check mark that says opacity, pen pressure by opacity.
Does it scroll down? No.
Um, can you push it back in? Hmm. That is so wild. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong because it's been so long since I like did that.
I
But
mean,
there is a thing to disable the opacity jitter. Hmm.
let's see. Let's just click around and we'll see what we get. Depth jitter. I mean, it could be too that it's this particular kind of brush. And now I don't know how to dock this back in my window. Oh, that's Lightroom. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, I was afraid that would happen. Shit. What did I do? Photoshop, why? Oh, okay. Okay, now I gotta figure out. Come on, how do I dock this thing? All this used to be so easy, and it feels like... See, that one's giving me a dock. Oh, there we go. Now I'm docked. Alright, cool. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I turned on build up, so it should be more visible the more I fuck with it. We're doing the art today. We're figuring it out. And I'm doing it on one layer like a painter person, I guess. We're gonna... I don't figure this out. I don't know what my light source is.
Hmm.
But probably it's gonna be.
Maybe something basic, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like a candle or some nonsense. Somebody sounds very excited. I'm hearing somebody.
Um. Oh no, I'm just asking like a question for something kind of important. I'm really sorry.
Oh no, I don't know if it's audible over the computer. I
Oh.
just heard like a child screaming somewhere, and I don't
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know if that was on your end or mine. I know there's a bunch of neighborhood kids that play around, and it's 7:30 at night, so it's prime time for playing. The sun's still out. That's what I'm talking about. See, maybe sometimes I just need to make the brush bigger. Maybe that's what I'm not doing. You know?
Hmm. I would say, right to left. What's called so, for yeah, the shadow here, right to left.
Hmm. What do you mean?
Like what you're doing now, it's right to left. As in like what's called the lights coming from the right, and the shadow like what's
Oh
called is
yeah,
on the left. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
So, you got any tats?
Do I have tats? Yeah.
Okay, so I do. I just wanted to remember if I like remember it right, but like I was thinking like it might take a while for me to achieve like the dream body I want, and I do want to save it for a sleeve, right?
Hmm.
Um, but I also know that tats kind of stretch the skin, or it was stretch with the skin because that's literally ink on your skin. So my like what's called the thing I want to ask is, should I start with something small first?
Um, I mean, that's a hard question to answer because tattoos are such like a strong personal choice, you know. But
Yeah, exactly.
I would definitely say, I mean, like the cheese answer is get what you feel is right for you, you know.
I see. I see.
So different people are going to have different pain tolerances, and that's going to be your big influencer as far as like what can you get that's not going to like fuck up your world, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but uh, the if you're worried about pain,
Hmm.
then something smaller is going to mean less time in the chair.
True.
So
Hmm.
you won't have to worry about being in the chair as much if you get something smaller. Um, if you're planning on getting a sleeve anyway, one
Hmm.
small thing that can be built upon is not a bad thing if it's part of your plan.
Okay.
But there's no requirement for you to be patient about it, if that makes sense.
Okay. So I guess I'll be a little bit more patient then, because I don't want to make bad decisions. Plus, I can always like I want to make sure that I have the design I want. Even if it is small.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely started with the big thing first. It took me 2 sessions. Uh,
Oh, that's
I passed out both sessions from the pain. Not
oh
not
no.
because I felt like I was in pain, just because that was my body's natural response to the pain. Hey, what's up, Johnny?
Oh no. Hey Johnny. So this guy's really freaking cool. He's a VTuber and he's actually like really funny and really good at you should check out his stream sometimes. He actually has a stream schedule. I can link it to you.
Outstanding.
Oh no, not coffee too. Hey coffee.
Yes, the floodgates should open. You're all welcome and loved here.
No, I'm not the cool one, Johnny. Dude, you have to see Johnny. Like, I don't know how he keeps up his energy, like, most of the time. Like, Clown would tell you, I'm very, like, at times I would, like, blank out and also would, what's it called?
Blank out?
Get distracted. Yeah, because,
No, I
uh,
was messing with you.
yeah.
Yeah, alright, whatever, man. Mess with you.
Oh yeah. Nah, but he's actually really funny. Like you should check out his work. I'll link it to you at some points whenever like he's doing a stream.
Awesome. Yeah, I am absolutely horrendous at the digital painting bit. So
No, you're doing great. Especially because now you're like what's called trying to make up for everything that didn't really you had dreams. You had dreams and they kept telling you that your dreams weren't really gonna happen, so it's a lot of catching up. You're doing
yeah,
great.
I mean the thing is, like, I was given art supplies, like physical art supplies. I could have learned to do this when I
Mhm.
was younger. Like, I had the support of my mom, really, more than anybody else.
Mhm.
Um, but it it takes more than one person, I guess. I don't know. I never gave my mom enough of the attention that she deserved while she was alive. So that's my fault.
No, it's just how it happens. After you reach adulthood, we just start getting more distant with our parents, and it's just something that we got to keep in mind of.
Oh, I was a very selfish child.
Uh, who isn't? We were children. Little
Sure.
children are little fucking psychopaths that learn empathy once they turn like at the age of 25. So. Actually, a lot of my ADHD friends are telling me to get tested for ADHD because I'm showing a lot of the signs for it. But at the same time, I also had like some friends to tell me that they kind of fog up after they take the medication. So I think I might just stick for coffee for focusing,
Different
or
people have different reactions to different medication. Your reaction is not going to be based on anybody else's. For me, it depends on the ADHD meds that I have. I respond really well to um, methylphenidate.
I
That
see, I
really
see.
helps me concentrate. But that's not, the same for everybody. So you kind of just have to, if what you're concerned about is ADHD and you struggle with it, then and you think treatment might help, then you should look into that.
I'm
But
not gonna lie.
but like, if you can deal with it, because I don't usually take medicine for my methylphenidate, or
Right.
or my ADHD. I don't usually. I'm not saying that I couldn't take medicine for it. I even went out of my way to get it prescribed to me once I got here to South Dakota, but I never. ended up filling the prescription, and I mean, I do fine. I'm still like a 4.0 GPA student. Like, you some people can get by without it. Not everybody. Some people can get by without it. So like, your needs are gonna be your needs. So
Mm.
certainly,
True.
are there people who get a bit zombified from it? Yes. Will that be you? You won't know until you try. Um, it's not an exact science.
I see. I see. It's really interesting, right? I'm looking back at some of the drawings I did, and I really hate the proportions of like some of the stuff that I've worked on, and that just kind of proves to me how like what's called how much I'm actually improving, but not really seeing like the improvement. You know?
Yeah. It's one of those things
So
that's so subtle. It takes place over such a long time.
yeah.
It's so hard to like witness happening. You feel like you're just doing the same thing for ages and ages, but when I look back at the stuff that I was doing in 2018, 2019, even compared to right now, I'm like, wow, I've come a long way. I've learned a lot, especially in these past like months that I've been doing the stream with you.
True.
It's a process. It's a process, baby. You got to trust that process. And boy, howdy, do I not trust that process. Because I don't follow my own advice. Why would I follow my own advice? I am a human being. And a clown, so I'm awfully silly at that.
Honk.
Oh my gosh, I found a meme group for clowns on Facebook, and I'm really,
Oh no!
really hoping they let me in. I just found it and applied. I haven't been accepted yet. Um,
maybe maybe there is a refuge in that fast corner. Who said that? The
look,
Clown Refuge.
I'm
Hmm?
old. I'm old, okay? I am on Facebook.
It's so weird how Facebook used to be a young person thing, and all of a sudden, parents figured out that their kids have Facebook, so they made Facebooks to stalk their kids. And afterwards, all the young people are like, "No, I don't like Facebook no more."
Well, I mean,
It's
there's a
so
fair number of the
weird.
kids who stayed on Facebook just to stay in touch with their parents, but like for
True.
for me, because that was a big thing for me, was like I stayed on for the people I knew,
Mhm.
and still do,
Right.
um, because I need some kind of social media outlet. Now that it's here, it's just part of my life. It's an addiction. Do I actually need it? No, probably not. But do I need it? Yes, desperately. Fuck. This is a pretty handsome guy. You're doing a good job on this one, Beef. Good job.
Wait, am I?
I'm
Wait,
giving you all the credit.
no. I
100%.
You're doing amazing. Because I was like, wait, what do you mean? It's like you literally drew that. Hello?
I don't know what you're
So Fliz,
talking about.
Fliz, can I use him as a Geico gecko? I'm kidding. Just bringing that back, but that's terrible.
No, 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 no. Poor guy. First of all, he's much larger than a Geico gecko. The Geico gecko is like actually gecko size. This guy's like 4 or 5 feet tall. Like these things are not small. They ain't little guys. They're just little guys.
I'm just a little level 1 kobold. I
He's
don't
not a
have any.
kobold. He's a Salamar.
Salamander? Is that a different race?
Yes.
Oh my god, am I racist?
No, this is just. I told you this. You just weren't listening.
No, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
You're right, I wasn't. I'll do better doing that from here on out. Salamar.
You know what, Johnny? That sounds like a good time about to happen.
Listen, Johnny's just describing how a kobold became a level 1, like, also a level 1 kobold just became a demon lord. He got all the demons wrapped around his tiny little wrists. Literally.
Yeah, the demons were wrapped around. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
happened.
yeah. Yeah,
That's it. You fucking nailed it. Good
yeah.
job. The demons did it. Is there a way to rotate my brush dynamically as I'm painting?
It's called pen tilt, I think. Is your pen tilt on?
I Is that a Wacom setting or is that a
It is.
okay?
It should be like I mean it's if you go to shape dynamics and you can probably go to pen tilt instead.
Let's let's see. I don't know anything
I'm
about
sorry,
this.
it's been so long since I've
Ah,
used Photoshop that I don't remember. I actually took a
so
class on this.
there's
Like,
tilt. That is like because I'm doing like 3D animation, they're not teaching me any of the Photoshop stuff. They're teaching me Photoshop stuff that I need in order to make like textures and shit for 3D animation. They're not teaching me anything. So there's a tilt X Y in pressure.
maybe that'll
Um,
work. I
well,
used to know how to turn it on.
I mean they've got override, and I think that might be what it is. But I'm gonna look at my Wacom settings
Oh,
if
okay, okay.
Windows will respond to me.
The reason why, like, okay, it's been half a decade since I touched Photoshop. It's been so long.
No, yeah,
It's
it's fine. It's fine. I'm just
like,
I
mm.
should be working in Clip Studio Paint, but at this point I've been working in Photoshop for so long. Of course, there's a fucking update. Of course, there's
Photoshop is great though.
a system restart will be required. As Photoshop's acceptable, it's
I
not.
mean,
Oh, there's my pen settings. Okay.
I'll be
Da-
real with you. I've been using Photoshop shortcuts from my Clip Studio Paint for a while because I've been so accustomed to Photoshop, so I don't know any of actual Clip Studio Paint's shortcut settings. Yeah, Photoshop kind of sucks. Not really, but it's just it was very good for its time. We just got some stuff that were better.
oh. Uh, there's tilt sensitivity, which it looks like wasn't very high. Let's.
Why does my
I
friends want to watch fucking Sonic Boom?
What is
Uh,
Sonic Boom?
Sonic the Hedge, but Knuckles is a himbo that everybody loves.
And that's bad.
It okay, so Sonic Boom was a really terrible game, but basically they told the voice actors just do whatever the fuck you want. This game sucks, and then they got better.
That's
So
outstanding. I watched the second Sonic the Hedgehog movie, uh, which I guess I should preface by saying I've now seen both of the Sonic the Hedgehog movies.
yeah. I
Uh,
mean, I haven't seen the first one, but
oh, did you see the second one?
I did. It actually felt like a Sonic movie. Having Tails' original voice actors there actually brought back a lot of nostalgia. It's kind of weird. It's me, guys. Miles Prowler. Sonic. That's not how he sounds like, but
Ha! Sonic, only you would need to get kicked in the balls.
Sonic, only you can. That's so stupid.
I didn't like it as much the first one. The first one, I don't know. There was definitely a lot in it that was good, so I'm not gonna
Yeah.
complain.
Ah, God. I wish I know how to animate faster. And I wish I know how to draw faster.
Yeah, those are big moods. Big moods on both counts. For sure. Yep. Wish I knew how to do both of those things. My freak out this week was I
Mhm.
used the cleanup tool in Maya,
Oh
and
boy.
it created a bunch of extra
Oh boy.
uh
Yeah.
tries.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
And then
That.
it was like, you know what? Fuck your UVs.
Yep. Yep.
And
Yep.
I'm like, I already knew that my UVs were like not great. So like, let me show you. This is what it
One
did to my
fucking wrapping.
UVs. So I spent like 3 hours.
What in the mother? Holy shit, girl! That's
I
way too
spent
much.
3 hours this week redoing my entire UVs, only to find out that this wouldn't work anyway. So I just reverted to an earlier version, made some simple changes, and then it was fine.
Yeah, I. Oh my god, rigging that's gonna be a piece of ass.
I mean, no, it's good. Like, I can't show you. I don't have on hand a picture of what like it currently looks like, but I can. Let's see. No, that's
Again,
the high
so there's
res
a
render.
reason why, like, I'm a 2D artist, and I kept being a 2D artist, even though I have what's it called, a degree in 3D. So I know everything about 3D that's basic, right? I know what to do. I just
Sure.
don't want to do it. Like, I hate unwrapping like this. Exactly. Fuck unwrapping, dude. Oh my god.
I don't mind it,
Oh.
but these shapes are relatively simple, so they're not too bad. But yeah, there's certainly shapes that I'm looking at that I'm just like, I don't know about this. I don't know about this one. Like, I'm supposed to unwrap this face.
I don't know about
But then,
organic shapes.
but then, like, there's other things that I know that they're not telling me about that are like, uh, um, when, uh, when you're doing, um, come on, brain. So when you're doing UVs for games, there are a lot of shortcuts where you'll have symmetrical things like your face, where you'll only have a UV for half your face, and the UVs aren't stacked because it mirrors. I don't know. Maybe the UVs are stacked. I don't know.
Hmm.
Uh, but like that's a very common like space saving practice for a
Oh, I
lot
see.
of game UVs that I've seen. Because like I've pulled game assets out of professional games, and this is like the game asset, and it'll be like you'll be looking at the face, and you're like, all right, I want a star on one cheek, and it'll be like, no, you can't do that. There's not a UV for the other side of the fucking head. All right.
So that's why asymmetry is really innovative in 3D. I understand now.
Well,
That's why Arcane was such a big deal.
I mean,
Holy
because
fuck. Yeah.
the thing
Mhm.
is, like, it's you gotta save space when you're making that game.
Right.
You gotta
That
do
makes sense.
everything, squeeze every last bit
Mhm.
out of your out of your system. I should have done this lineless. Well, it only looks a little janky.
Mhm.
I could probably fix that actually. Listen to me sounding like a typical woman. I can fix him.
I can fix him.
No, no, I can fix him.
I can change him like a diaper. Take him out. Throw him in the trash. I can change him.
Gross. That's so nasty. I can change him like a diaper. Fuck that.
It was based off a meme. This is you can change him. You can change him. Girl, is he a diaper? Like So it was really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the job on the women to fix the men. I'm sorry, guys. Just you got to learn how to fix yourselves, which is why I have been very much vehemently rejecting. Anyways, that's like too far, but like I am working on myself because I am a messy bitch.
You know what? We're all messy bitches. Except Richie. Richie's not.
Right.
I mean, Richie might be messy, but Richie ain't no bitch.
Yeah, Richie ain't a bitch.
Oh my gosh. So my girlfriend has been listening to Encanto,
Oh
and now I've got
no.
fucking pressures stuck in my head.
Oh no! No, you got it stuck in my head. That's my favorite song because I relate to it so fucking hard. No
Oh.
cracks, no breaks, no mistakes. I feel
It's
like
a.
a drip. Just
Shut
won't
up!
stop. God
Shut!
damn.
Shut up!
Whoa!
Shut your damn face! We're gonna get demonetized. I mean, we're gonna get demonetized because of all the foul language. But shut your damn face! Whoa! Oh!
Wait, hold on.
So I was recommended Fresco, and I was very tempted to try that out tonight on stream. But then I didn't do that because I bitched out. Because it's really hard to like have the guts to use a whole brand new program out of nowhere on your stream. And I apparently do not have those.
Have what? A logo?
The guts to use a new application for
Oh, yeah.
painting, which is to say, just really, I don't know how old the application is. It's just one I haven't used before. It's called Fresco, Adobe
What's
Fresco.
first?
It's a painting app. It looks kind of neat. It's designed more for specifically painting than like Photoshop is. Why does he look janky? I'm open to feedback on why he looks janky. There's something about his eyes that looks janky, and I can't
So,
my finger
one
on it.
of the eyes has bigger pupils than the other. One of them is ovular and the other one's circular.
That's what it is.
Because I had that like issue a few times before whenever I draw irises in or pupils in, and I'm like, wait a minute. So
Oh no, I got rid of my black.
so when you're doing hard colors, just do the normal hard round brushes because then like what's called it'll be easier just to blend it later because these are more like more or less blend brushes.
Ah. See? These are things that they're not teaching me in school. When I ask for like instructions on like how to paint and shit, and people are like, here, watch this tutorial that goes over like the vague concepts. Like conceptually I get it. I want to be looking for shapes. I want to be looking at how the light hits something and how the shadows affect it. I get that. But like getting the paintbrush to do what I want, that's what I'm struggling with. And that's what none of the tutorials teach me how to do.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be, I promise, there's gonna be a marked improvement now that I know that. But I also like to take this smudge brush and come up and like soften some of these edges. That said, now that I'm not using let's use a nice, how about this one? Let me turn some smoothing on because I have all of the smooth stroke of a geriatric 90-year-old.
Let me turn some smoothing on and turn some babies into smoothies.
I'm gonna turn some smoothing on. Oh yeah. Hey, it worked.
Hell yeah. He does look like he's. I think it's the bedroom eyes.
Yeah, you.
Like just replying to Richie. I think it's because the bedroom eyes, and also the smirk with the bedroom eyes.
He is, yeah. He's sort of looking seductively. That's sort of the look that I wanted for him. I want him to
So he
look.
is going to get. Sorry, go ahead. What are you saying?
Look, he's not gonna be used as a condom.
Let me have my Geico fantasies.
You can have your Geico fantasy. Keep him off my lizard.
15 minutes or more. Oh my god. I just saw this like one title that says fascists hate strong women, and they're kinda right. They have a problem with Louisa, with female Thor, with
Yep,
She-Ra.
they sure do.
God.
There's that whole fucking swimsuit
Yeah.
shit that's going on with Jordan Peterson. Good old Jordan Peterson's
Good
gotta
old
open
Jordan
his dumb mouth.
Women scare me.
He could just like fall into obscurity one day if he wanted to by shutting the fuck up. Nobody would fucking keep Jordan Peterson on there. Like 10 years from now, there'd be a fucking documentary that was like, remember this asshole Jordan Peterson? What the fuck ever happened to him? He did all these dumb things, and then one day he just shut the fuck up, disappeared.
One day
Weird.
the world didn't need him, he vanished.
I mean, the world doesn't need him now, but I mean, I'm not. I want to be clear about that last statement. I'm not wishing any harm upon the man.
No,
I
no, we
just,
just
I wish him a pleasant disappear into obscurity, please.
yeah, we just wish him happiness, not around us. That's just like you guys can be happy, just not around us. That's just man.
Fucking Jordan fucking Peterson. The only worse Jordan in existence is Jordan Belfort. And that's only because capitalism sucks.
Right, right. I know it's a bit long, but have you gotten the chance to check out the video I sent you about D&D a while back? I know it's like 7 minutes, but trust me,
Oh,
it's like
no,
most of
I
it.
don't usually watch XP to level 3. I don't really like him.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's like always got negative things to say, and that's just really tedious.
oh, I did not know that. I usually like look at him because like what's called like he's trying to start a DM thing, right? So
Yeah.
like I need all the help I can get. So I don't know like what's called yeah.
No, like it's fine. I get like he's got a popular audience. Like not to say that he's not, he hasn't earned his following,
I have
but
no idea who he is. I just found him. But
well, this may come as a shock to you, but I follow a fair amount of like Dungeons and Dragons content.
that is so wild.
I know.
I would love to play with you if I have time, but it's been so long.
You know what? I've gotten myself into a Pathfinder game
How was
on
it?
Monday evenings. The Pathfinder game has been fun.
Okay.
And I only just started that one this week. And then
Oh,
there's one that I'm starting, a D&D game that I'm starting on uh, Sunday.
mhm.
I shouldn't have done that. Mouth
I
like
want
that.
to play my rogue bard again. So, a little background on my little rogue bard, right? You know how a lot of like rogues tend to have these edgy backgrounds because they have to be Batman all the time, right?
No,
Well, most of the time, rogues are usually edgy and like very
I'm
the
I'm
rogue.
messing with you. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so my rogue, right? He actually started off as a bard but he sucked so fucking much that nobody would want to be around him or like what's called tip him money when he was doing street performances. So he learned how to pickpocket.
Sounds like
So
the
the
bard
only
life.
yeah. So the only bard spells that he has is like thunderclap or stuff that like is really loud. But I really want to add Shatter in there. But I know that's like a level. Like it's called. I have to be a level 3 bard in order to get like a level 2 spell. So
Well,
sucks.
I mean, who's your GM?
Nobody. This is somebody that I've had for a while that was in a few campaigns, but
Well,
he
so
just
I mean, I
uh
don't remember what level it is, but the College of the Opera Bard,
mhm.
and I can send you that.
Right.
Gets Shatter as a spell-like ability,
As a what ability?
as an ability, just like as a class feature.
So if I were to say that he was like from a background of opera because he wanted to start in a rock opera, would that like
I don't really give a shit why he's a College of the Opera. Basically, it just means that you use your voice as your instrument.
oh gotcha.
It's opera themed for sure, but do you have to make it opera? No. Like, fucking play your own way. It's Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, speaking of
Satan's
which,
game.
what's up?
Dungeons and Dragons. Satan's game.
Hell yeah. Also, um, wait, what was I? Oh, right. So you know how tieflings don't really like what's called aren't usually like evil. They don't have to be evil, but like a lot of them are persecuted because they speak infernal and they have like somewhat demon ancestry, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a meme for you that you can share with like the class if you want to. That like that fucking killed me.
Okay.
Like, let me see if I can find it.
I'm gonna need
Got
to take a quick break here in just a moment to refill my water bottle. I have
sure.
been
Hydrate,
crazy
hydrate.
thirsty.
Oh, I bet it's Cassie. I'm kidding.
Well, yeah, downstairs. That's not relevant. It's just
I
starting
sent
to
it.
be summertime, you know?
Yeah. It's really hot. All right, I sent it to you.
Alright, let's get this meme up here. Holy crap, that's a revelation that you're sharing there for your status there, Beef.
Oh yeah, I don't know, man. I've been questioning for a while now.
Oh, that didn't center nearly as well as I was hoping. That's a good one. Why didn't you send me that one? Oh
Out of
my
10 of the
god.
things I sent you, like those are somewhat art related. So I just have a shit
How
ton
is
of D&D
Bear
memes.
somewhat art related?
I mean, bear, they're cute. It goes so well, and it's cute.
Not challenging that. I'm just asking how it's art related.
It goes bear. Yeah, I should have shared that to you, but
That's a good one. That is a
yeah.
really good one.
Oh no, is my party member evil?
I feel like that didn't need as much of a build-up as it got, to be honest.
Yeah, true.
Oh my gosh. What's it like?
Hmm?
It's hell for Richie in
Is
terms
it?
of temperature.
Oh yeah, climate change has been really. Yeah, it's been really hot. This is like one of the hottest summers I've ever been. It's already 7 o'clock and the sun hasn't gone down yet. I think that's really cool. It's
Hot
gonna be
beef
8.
summer.
Yeah, hot beef summer.
That's we'll do a fucking specials this summer called Hot Beef Summer.
Oh no, I am trying to get back into what's called fighting shape. One day I might be able to pull off the speedo look. Who
Oh,
knows? Who
that's
knows? Who
I'm
knows?
like trying to paint and it occurs to me I left this on the fucking smudge brush. So it's not
That's
gonna fucking paint.
Wait, no, Richie! Oh my god! Oh, it turns out Richie's a night owl. Good morning.
I mean, I figured because if he's in Germany, then there's no way that he's staying up, or like this is not daytime in Germany. It
Right,
is
right.
it is not currently daytime in Germany. There is no way
Well,
I would believe that.
thank you for coming to our streams, even though it's like morning time and you're gonna die. But it's
Well, everybody someday, but gee
yeah,
whiz, like you're not gonna die from watching our streams early in the morning.
right.
Good gravy. You're such a dramatic bitch, Beef. What the fuck?
I know.
All right, all right. Calm your
Are you
tits.
getting water yet? You're getting water,
I
right?
got my water. I'm back.
Got your water? All right, all right.
I got my water. What's your excuse?
I haven't gotten laid 3 days, and I smell like roast beef.
What? What is going on tonight with this stream? That is sick. I'm digging it. I'm really, you know what? I'm here for it. I gotta paint this guy's neckerchief. I've totally been putting it off. He's got this weird green lump around his neck right now.
It's okay. This is frail. It opens
This is
whenever it's threatened.
And line work.
Yeah.
Oh, the line work kind of looks terrible now. Let's go ahead and reduce that. Oh, that's the wrong layer. Let's not reduce that opacity. Let's reduce this opacity. That looks a little bit more tolerable. I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh, you know what? I could just do what you said. I'll use a different brush that's not meant for blending. Let me use this one that's called Inker Brush. That seems
Oh.
like a good choice for this, don't you think? We're learning today. Today we're learning. You know what? I was gonna do a red neckerchief, but I'm really feeling purple. Yeah, look at that. That's
Yeah.
a good solid neckerchief color. See, I was gonna do red because as a costermonger, I figured, he would identify him based on his neckerchief that he sold apples, because that's apparently a thing that is like a staple of costermongers, or apple and food salesmen, um, that sell like their food from baskets and shit.
Oh, I see,
Is
I
they
see.
wear neckerchiefs, apparently. So they wear neckerchiefs and get in fights with cops. Tell me if that doesn't sound gay as fuck to you.
It is 100% gay.
I mean, that's just, warm up for Stonewall. Or maybe we could call it Stonewall UK, but I don't know. I'm not saying all costermongers are gay, but all costermongers are gay.
They are 100% gay. Well, everyone's gay until proven otherwise. Just say it.
There you go.
Ugh, why is that still stuck in my head now?
What song? Everyone's gay until proven otherwise? Is that
No,
a song?
the fucking Camel by Camel Toe.
Camel by Camel Toe?
That stupid thing.
I do not know.
It's the Anka song.
Oh, that.
You are such a lesbian! Oh my god!
What did just happen? I'm not actually certain. But I'll tell you what's about to happen. We're about to get some shading on this bad boy. I'm about to get experimental up on this freaking lizard. Oh yeah.
See, I bit my tongue as you said that. Like,
You shouldn't have. I gave you an opening.
I mean, he would also probably give me opening too if he just got. Sorry,
Oh!
this is so gross.
Hell yeah, use that cloaca, bitch.
Oh no!
Hey, you started it.
Oh, this is awful. Oh my god, this is like one of the most raunchiest episodes that we've done.
You wanted it, you went for it, baby, you got it. I did it on my own. Did it on my
Oh no.
own. Did it on my own.
Why do they call Four Town if there's 5 of them?
Shut up. Better not be talking shit about my band. I'm a Fort Townie for life.
Fucking that Pixar movie was so not what I expected Pixar to do. There were so many period jokes that I have not expected. Holy shit.
I think it's wild that period jokes are considered adult themes. Like, people
It
are like,
shouldn't be.
I was so surprised that they had so many adult jokes in there. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Like, it's the exact age that they're supposed to have these jokes, but
I'm like,
it's so
what?
stigmatized.
The about periods?
Yeah, periods
Girls
are so
have periods.
stigmatized.
That's a
They are.
thing.
Yeah, but it's also we're also in a very male-centric society, so we talk about guys like what's called finding out their sexual urges, but women talk about periods. No, that's gross. That's icky. You can't do that.
I
Ugh.
mean, don't get
Change
me
that
wrong.
shit.
Like, there's a certain part of me that gets it. That's like, look, we don't talk about our bowel movements either. All right, we can accept that
Oh, I
some
do.
things are pretty gross. Well, okay, there are a lot of guys that do, and a fair number of women that do too now. But
Hell yeah. Talk about your poopies. Go.
I mean, everybody does it. There's really nothing to be ashamed of, right?
True.
Everybody does it. We're all doing it. Why are
You know
you
what?
ashamed of pooping?
At times, okay, so funny story, right? Me and my friends went to Speakeasy because I had to be a designated. Because if we don't have a designated, then things could probably go to shit. And the Speakeasy is underground, so we don't really have good reception there. So at one point, my friend was like, "Hey, what's going on? Where are you?" And I was like, "Help!" And like the picture of me sitting on the toilet, let's call it, like with just my legs showing, wasn't loading. And so they were like, "Are you okay? Oh my god, what's going on? What happened?" And then it's called the image loaded, and I just heard laughing from the other side. It's so good. Just
Wow, 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 wow. That's quite a story. Thanks for that, I guess.
uh, he's like, yeah, I thought you were in danger. Like, so yeah. I do sometimes send like shit selfies to some of my friends when like what's called a lot of them keep asking me what I'm up to, and at some point I just don't want to answer like, oh yeah, I'm just prepping for my boarding or something like that. Like, if we're close enough, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm taking the shit. Or if we're really close enough, I'm like, here's a shit selfie. You like that? Yeah.
Well, I guess I know where I rank since I've never gotten a shit selfie from
Do
you.
you want a shit selfie?
No, I
I was
don't. I
like,
don't want a shit selfie, but at the same time,
I don't know if Fliss wants to see like my hairy ass legs and my boxers like down to my feet.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
I don't mind it. It's just that I'm not looking for it either.
We are close. It's just like I'm just like thinking like I don't know if she wants to see that. She Well, all right. I guess it's an open invitation, right? Is
Right,
that what
right.
it
That's exactly what that means.
yeah.
For certain.
Oh god. Oh god. Dun, 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 dun. I need to fix my fucking sleep schedule. Holy
Oh
fuck.
god, you and me both. I have been going to bed at like 1, 2 a.m. and I
Oh!
cannot fucking fix it. Like I've tried and it's just not happening.
Hey, so you said 1 a.m., right?
Yeah.
1 p.m.?
That's usually when I like to wake up.
It's
I mean,
usually when I go to sleep.
I don't get the option because I gotta work, but it's when I like to wake up.
Oh god.
If you feel me.
I would like to wake up at a responsible time and then go to sleep at a responsible time. One of my friends from Texas is gonna visit very soon, and I'm very excited because he's gonna come over and we're gonna go into the Castro, and we're gonna check out some of these really quaint shops, if that makes sense, or other like what's called other places. And you know what? It's gonna be fun. I'm really excited.
You're antiquing?
Maybe. Keep in mind that like he's Asian, right? And his aunt is very Asian, so we're gonna have two Asians and a Asian, like in the middle of us. Thank
Okay.
goodness that we carry a knife.
I'm ignorant. What is Wasian?
White Asian,
Oh,
Asian white.
okay.
Yeah. Like I didn't see it at first until Rowan smiled, and I was like, "Oh my god, you're mixed." And they're like, "Oh yeah, I am." Like, it's usually that. It's like that's how like they usually give it away.
Huh.
Except for Eli, I don't know how like it's called. She's also Asian, but like she passes really like very strongly. But then again, she also has red hair and like what's called. She just has very like it's really interesting. So
This all sounds very interesting. I don't know how any of that like works. I'm just milk toast white, so
I mean, being mixed is just really weird, right? Because I'm very East Asian passing. Like, if you see me IRL, you probably be like, oh, he's some form of Chinese, or he's some form of like Korean, Japanese, or some kind of stuff. But like, I'm like, no, I'm Burmese. I don't even speak Chinese. I do speak Japanese, but that's because of classes. So it's kind of interesting stuff.
okay. I'm wondering if maybe you can help me
Right.
on this next part.
Okay. Go
There's
for it.
still some janky bets that I want to fix, but
Right.
I'm at a point where I'm thinking about how do I put texture on this guy
Hmm.
so that
So
he looks like he's got a little bit of a scale sheen.
so texture brush only on the like what's called lit sides, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then like a little bit on the shadow edges, but not too much. Oh god, I'm not focused. Fuck it, I'm gonna do some like touch ups because I'm that requires little brain energy.
So a texture brush. I guess this is where I just start experimenting with brushes and see what works, right?
Yeah.
I can't. What is that even? Oh, that's the smudge brush. God damn it. I keep doing this. Oh, because that's an impressionist blender. That's always going to be a smudge brush. Got it. I'm with it. Um, Concept brushes. I got screen tones. We'll give them a nice screen tone. That'll not look weird. And it does because it doesn't make the. Wow, that looks terrible.
Oh hey, speaking of ruin, uh, hmm.
Okay, that actually looks alright. Yeah. I'm sort of tempted to do is something like, give me a little bit darker, and I'll come in here and add some of this texture like this around here. And then if I lower the opacity maybe. No, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all. I'm just gonna go ahead and dump that. And then oh, that's better. Getting a little bit of that texture in there.
God.
What's up?
Oh, nothing. I'm just. Hold on. Let me show you something. So, a friend of mine thought like my other friend was gonna like talk shit, as in like playfully. They were like, because like my friend usually has biting like reads to other people, and when like he saw my what's called like, the friend was typing, he was so ready for this like for this image, and then he's like, oh, that wasn't actually that bad, so he deleted it.
All right.
What if this was in your room? God.
Thanks, Richie.
Yeah, this is looking great.
Doing my best. Really trying to get some of that blending in as well. Because I really want him to feel like he's got scales. Just them little scales. I still gotta do a quick background for this dude too. Nobody can just be on a white background. It looks terrible. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. Like when I'm doing a tabletop role-playing game digitally, and then like, okay, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of work that goes into being a DM, and like I like to try and have a holistic experience as much as I can, where the players are seeing. Oh, that wasn't what I meant to do. The players are seeing as close as I can get to something meaningful, or meaningfully close to like um, what they're supposed to see. And Beef can attest to this because Beef's been a player in one of my games.
It's really good. Like, you gotta see her acting. It's fucking crazy. But at the same time, her designs are also really good too, because it very much fits within the character mindscape. Or the character space, if that makes sense. Because it's very, like, there's a lot of thought put into it, basically.
I've got a love for storytelling.
Yeah, it like everything that she does is very exact. Like every single design element, every single acting choice that she does, it's really fucking crazy. So it's why whenever like what's called I want to get humbled, I was like, okay, so I gotta learn how to like what's called role play like she does.
But yeah, when I see a token that's just like it's a white background or like a couple of letters, like obviously I can't really judge a GM too harshly because they're doing their best. I don't know what all they've got on their plate besides the game. It serves the purpose. But for this, like this is my game. This is my character. And it's gonna look, kind of how I want it to look. So now I have the rather imposing task of starting a whole new drawing behind it, behind what I just drew. But I should put those in a folder so I can turn them on and off together. Boop. Now they're gone. And give me back my... Where's my drawing nib? I always use this friend at nib. It's my favorite drawing implement. And I should branch out, but it's so good. Look at how good this brush is. Alright, so like I'm thinking like a bar setting.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So like,
what if he
got like
kisses a guy?
chandelier. I mean, narratively, I'm here for it, but that's not really,
No, I'm just I'm parodying one of my friends because whenever he's like, whenever he sees something, he's like, what if he's gay? What if he kisses boys?
well, then boys would be kissed. One of the people I follow on Facebook is like super into Brad Dourif. I don't know if you know who that is.
I have no idea who he is.
Okay, you know Lord of the Rings?
I have no idea what Lord of the Rings is. No, I do. I'm just like,
I will stab you.
Seen it.
Oh, you've never seen it?
Yeah.
That makes it a lot harder to describe who he is. Have you seen the original Dune movie?
I have not. I heard it was awful, so I never watched it.
Let's see. I'm gonna have to look up Brad Dourif now. Those are like
I'm sorry.
the two big ones.
Even though I keep saying I'm old, I'm not that old. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. God, that was so mean.
He's pretty alright looking. She's a total simp for Brad Dourif.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. All right, some of these. Have you watched Star Trek Voyager? Okay. Fair enough. Look, I'm just asking. I'm trying to get like a.
I'm such a. This is why I'm like, I'm a metalhead. I'm not a nerd, but I like nerds. They're cute. I just could never get accepted into their circles.
Have you ever seen Child's Play?
Okay, that I actually have. Okay, you got me there.
Yeah. So he's Chucky.
No fucking way!
Yeah.
Oh my god! Okay, yeah, that I recognize.
I'll bring this up here. Look at all this Brad Dourif. That's what he looks like now. Of course, he's.
Oh, I've seen his ass before. The guy who looked like The Room. No offense.
He does. I could see that. Comparison for sure. But like this is the version of him specifically. Let's see if I can pull up some of this simp art because I kind of love it.
Big and nasty simp art.
It's definitely got nasty on it. Oh, and I just blanked on her name. Oh, nope, that is okay.
Wow.
I probably shouldn't.
Wow.
What are we wowing? This blank scene? I'll put my.
No, I'm just worrying about that somebody would do something sick and nasty too. Like, then again, I'm not surprised. A lot of people are really like into Markiplier, and I mean into Markiplier. If you catch my drift. So...
Oh, I catch your drift, but this is not the same. This is a different level of
Oh,
simping.
okay,
It's
okay.
it's good. Oh, this is the actual one. You're not gonna let me just open the image, are you? Yeah, you are. Okay. Uh, I hope I don't get banned from Twitch.
Holy shit! That's great! Oh my god! Tell your friend that she's really brave.
She's amazing. I love her. This is another one.
Oh my god! No fucking way! I see the your lizard instead, but I didn't. Oh my god! Not the maid dress ooh woo sorts. Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh
Oh, that's
yeah.
great.
So those are gonna be the first one I show is gonna be a sticker.
That is so funny.
Going for $5. It looks like they're just taking Venmo orders, and I don't want to. It looks like their Venmo's attached to like their real name, and I don't really want to shout out their real name on a Twitch stream.
Shout out to Edge Simp McGee who loves Child's Play, and yeah, I
I
don't know.
mean, it's mostly Grima Wormtongue, which
Green Tongue? What's a?
yeah. See, you've never seen Lord of the Rings, so you don't fucking know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I help me. I love D&D. Why am I like this?
So we're gonna have to have a watch party. That's what I'm hearing. What did I do
Yeah,
with
I
my
think
pen? We're gonna have to have a watch party of Lord of the Rings, so you can see uh, Brad Dourif as Grima Wormtongue. Also because you need to see the Battle of Helm's Deep. That is seriously a fucking epic.
the only thing I know about like Lord of the Rings is I am no man. And I was like, damn, that's so fucking metal.
I mean, that part feels really good, but it feels even better when you have context for it.
Oh, okay, okay.
I
I thought it
fucking
was so
promise.
metal.
It is metal. I'm just saying, it's so much more metal when you know what it's supposed to be.
Oh, okay, okay. They said a man couldn't kill me. I am no man.
No man can kill me. I am no man.
She just straight up sat down with a straight face, took off her fucking helmet, and started fucking killing him. Like, damn. Anyways, but yeah, I just. I might have gotten massively spoiled for that part, but I was like, maybe I should give Lord of the Ring a chance. Like, damn, that's
I mean, not to put too fine a point on it, but he did kind of deserve it.
true.
I have no idea how much of this detail is going to be lost behind this guy's head. I'm pretty sure 100% of it. Yep. That's. Yep. But I'm going to keep doing it anyway. Sometimes you're just doing the work because it's about the process.
Wow, Fliss, that clown nose looks really good on you.
Wait, where are you seeing?
No, because
Oh,
you know,
because it's about the process?
yeah.
I'm going to
He's
say,
putting on clown makeup and you know.
the clown nose does look good on me, actually. For your information, good sir, kind sir, the clown nose looks wonderful on me.
I like how you just own it. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Bitch, I'll show you. Now we can see that there's barrels there. Oh, hang on. This is like the third time I've gone AFK in this stream. It's like super irresponsible.
It's okay. Why should it be bad? We all have human needs.
Well, this isn't exactly a human need.
I have the human need to watch Lord of the Rings.
We should do that, but the thing is, there's a big question of when, because they're long. They're long movies.
Apparently we have to watch the fucking director's cut. That's what everyone tells me. So
The extended
we're gonna
edition
have
is
to.
is the better one,
All
for
right.
sure.
All right. We'll have to make time somehow.
Okay.
Someday, over the rainbow. Oh, there are good news. The progressives are winning in what's called in ballots. Have you voted yet?
No.
Okay, I just got my ballot in the mail, so I'm gonna be doing that very soon. So
Are you ready for this?
I'm so ready for what's called people that were fed up to actually do something about it this time. I'm ready because I'm tired. So we're gonna do this.
Yeah,
No more
that's
fucking excuses this time.
100% what I meant.
Oh. Well, I'm usually very positive about things. I want to remain hopeful.
Are you looking at the stream?
Huh? Yeah, I'm looking at the guy's head being there.
You
Right? Is
should be
that
able to see more than that.
what?
I do have a
What is
webcam.
that? Oh! Oh my god! Sorry, but oh my god! What? You're so cute. Hell yeah! Good work. Good work on the honkers. Nice honker.
Honk honk.
Oh,
I
that's so
told you.
funny. That's fantastic.
I look good with the clown nose.
You do.
It always makes that one always makes my nose run. I need to get a better one.
Oh, really? Oh, are you allergic to latex in there or something?
No, it's just that it squeezes my nose, so any like natural dams that my nose builds get crushed.
Ah, ow. I see.
But it's fun to wear. I like wearing it. Let's get a nice good brown going.
Sorry.
Good, a nice poop brown.
Let's poop brown.
It's a little
It's a
too poop brown. Let's get a little bit darker.
little caca.
Little caca poo poo.
Little
Here
caca
we
poo poo.
go. Getting all scatological again.
Mm. Richie, we are so sorry.
Richie's just like, this is what I stay up late for.
Can't believe this is what I've stayed up late for. I could have been the doctor at this point.
I'm not entirely certain that that's the case. Not
it's
that
a
not that I'm trying to underestimate Rich's abilities, more that I don't know that that's in line with Richie's goals.
so it's actually a joke based on what's it called, my mom's disapproval of me, like, was called becoming an artist, and whenever like any minor inconvenience happens, I was like, maybe mom was right, I should have been a doctor.
Oh, jeez.
So that's where that comes from, but I forgot to like give you the main squeeze, the background, the BG tales.
Okay.
What the? Why is it? Oh, I'm not on G Pen. What the girl? There we
Look, all right.
go.
Doing my best. It's just not very good. I'm getting there, for sure. But Oh, cooking.
Hmm?
Do you
Cooking?
have a favorite meal to cook, Richie?
Yeah. What is your favorite meal to cook? Mhm. Gonna add some.
Because I gotta say, cooking stresses me the fuck out. And every
Same.
time I say that, people always look at me and go, "What? Cooking is so relaxing."
It's fun, but not when you have to like do so much work for it. You know what I mean? Like,
I do not find it fun.
I find it fun if I don't have to like if I don't have other shit to do, but I usually do, and that's why it's not fun for me.
For me, the reality of cooking is you make a big mess and you risk fucking up the food, which is
Oh,
usually what I do.
oh, it's so nice.
I'm just saying, that's what happens. Pasta and tomato sauce.
Oh, that
And
sounds so
vegetarian chili. Oh, I love a good vegetarian chili.
same. Good work, dude. Those are really hard to make. Usually, the flavor kind of ends up lacking in the profile, but I trust that you're doing a very good job at it. I'm sorry, Fliss, this is really fucked up, but I still remember Hoinky Booba, and it's just whenever like what's called you're around, and it's just I can't
Poinky
like
booba.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh at it. What am I 12?
Oh, that clown meme.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Hoinky Booba, zippity booba, zippity yay. My oh my, that's from a racist show.
Zippity Doo
Not
Dah
really,
is from a racist movie, but
very
it's not a
racist.
racist song.
It's not. And they Disney actually repurposed it for their like trailers at some point. I was like, what the? I wonder if anybody knows where that song came from.
Oh, yes, we know.
I
Salty
might have a
sweet.
teeth fetish.
A
Not really a
teeth
fetish,
fetish?
but yeah. But whenever I draw, like what's called, a friend of mine was saying, "Hey, dude, I recognize your works because every time it's called, every time you draw something, their teeth is like really good." And I was like, "What?" And I just realized like right now that I am rendering this guy's teeth a little bit more than I should be.
It's probably just something that at some point you realized you didn't like the way the teeth looked, and you felt like you needed to make them look better, so you just worked on it. That's the
Yeah,
way it
it's
works
just
for a lot of authors, artists.
no, like have you seen like how simple like a lot of like what's called the teeth look and it just doesn't look right, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It always looks like dental strips like put on like I don't know, it kind of drives me crazy a little bit. So I
Here
also
I
like
go,
how
putting in detail. It's not going to be visible in the final picture.
yeah. And I also like what's called okay, so I never had braces in my life, right? So my teeth are still kind of crooked, but they're really straight. But like I like that personality profile that other people have when they don't like they never had braces before. It's like it's really cool seeing the different like personalities they have, if that makes sense. Some of them are like crooked, some of them are like it's called like or more like gapped. Sometimes whenever like there's people smiling, they show a lot of gums whenever they smile, and I thought that's really cool. like I like unique features like that.
My teeth are a disaster.
Teeth are difficult to maintain. And
I wish they were easier to maintain. There's no reason for them to be hard to maintain. Everybody's got them. We've all got them.
why?
We've all got
Yeah.
teeth.
So my what's called teeth cleaning regimen is I would floss first, and then I would have this thing called interdental, what's called interdental cleaning, if that makes sense. So these little bristles that go between your tooth and will clean out the rest of the stuff that the floss doesn't do. And then afterwards, I would scrape my tongue and make sure that was called there's nothing left, as in there's no bacteria left in there. And then I would do the actual brushing with Sensodyne toothpaste because that will help out the enamel. And then I will finish it out with mouthwash that strengthens teeth enamel as well. So it's a lot of work. And at one point I think I might do some whitening strips, but it's a lot of work trying to do it's called teeth maintenance, because I have friends right now that have actually lost a few of their teeth by having to they had to yank it out because of it's not, they weren't doing it terribly, they just didn't floss, and they only brushed their teeth, and it just didn't really work out. And sometimes it happens, but I'm really scared of that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I seen gum disease. My fucking dentist successfully fearmongered me into what's called into into brushing my teeth because I saw the gum disease and I was like, oh, I don't know, chief. That's
I mean, it's all just different standards of what we can live with.
yeah.
I am completely unhappy with this background. And I'm nearing the end of the stream.
Yeah, you're doing great though. It's okay. You're doing great.
That's closer to where I want that.
Pinky Poopa.
I want it to be a little bit warmer. And then we'll come in with this to give some, let's get some wood grain color, texture or something. Let's figure out how to do some wood grain texture. All purpose. How all purpose is all purpose. Oh, that's a smudging tool. Well, that makes sense. I don't think that's going to give us what we want, but it's also not the color I'm looking for.
Uh-huh.
That's a nice spatter, but that's not what I'm looking for at all.
Why are you spattering on me, bro? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty relevant fucking question. It's pretty gross. Shouldn't be spattering on people.
Yeah, consent before spattering.
I could probably live with this. If it actually leaves any marks on the fucking canvas. I'm not feeling that. Chunk charcoal. Just really want to put a very simple texture on this. How are we for time? I got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Now I got fucking zippity doodah stuck in my head. Thanks, Beef.
I'm so sorry! Oh my god, I didn't mean for that to happen.
Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder. It's the truth. It's actual. Everything is satisfactual.
Satisfaction.
Zippity doodah, zippity day. My oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine coming my way. Zippity doodah, zippity yay. This is also a very musical episode. I don't know if you noticed that. And most of it's Disney music. What's up with that?
It means we're gonna get demonetized. I'm muted.
Disney's gonna come for us.
Oh, I wish. I'm very dry right now. I'm kidding. Ew. Oh god.
Wow.
I really hope that people don't think this is invitation for anything.
Have you heard the story about Disney's official porn?
Oh yes, I have. It's locked in the Disney vault because they have the whole thing of like they own the things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Richie. We're not gonna get sued. I think the worst we'll get is a cease and desist. Anyway, this is a Salamander, or something close to it. Let's go back to our nice meme of the day. When the party get to draw their characters, but everyone has different art styles.
I actually got that before. It's crazy.
I mean, also when you get like people who are like different like cultural styles too, you'll get like the Occidental like Knight of the Realm from the West, and then there will be like the absolute fucking ninja.
Listen, all I'm saying is I want Hello Kitty next to this demon lord, and they're just both gonna kick ass.
Hell yeah.
And Hello Kitty's the stronger one. That'd be cool.
I don't know. She thinks there's clear orange juice. But anyway, we'll catch you guys next week. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We had a lot of fun. I am the Clown. You can find me on Twitter at RadmissFliss. Again, and Beef is incognito, but out there.
Yeah, you'll find it some way.
Those who know.
Yeah. Alright, good night, guys.
Bye.